Hello. How's your day going? I have to say I'm having a really good day, and I'm always happy when I can say that every opportunity. So I'm saying that to you right now. And if you don't know me already, my name's Day, and I have a website with about 100 amazing face and body care products and yummy things for lovers and romance. And it's called daywilliams.com. And also, I have a Facebook page, if you don't know about that, Day Williams Healthy Beauty. So come find me if you haven't already found me. And what I want to talk about right now is a practice. I guess that's what I would call it. A practice that I've had for a really long time that I think of as the power of primping. And I grew up with four sisters, house full of women. There's five daughters and my mom in our household, plus my incredible father. And there was a lot of primping going on, to say the least. And usually we all had a girlfriend or two over. So it was a circle and a flock of women that I just grew to just love and respect, and find myself in that same environment with a lot of women very often in my life to this day. And always I've spent a significant amount of my time primping, is what I would think of it, just, fluffing myself up in one way or another. And it used to be driven by a lot of different things. One was just, wanting to look beautiful, and wanting to, mainly because I wanted other people to think I'm beautiful. And, that's navigated out of my experience a long time ago, in that that's always nice, but that's certainly not the motivation. My motivation is that I just love hanging out with myself, and I love the experience of, it feels like an art project to me, just to be adorning and slathering and, decorating and beautifying myself in a way that's pleasing to me. And I really clearly recognize that there's just nothing like whatever it is for you. It doesn't have to be around the vanity kind of concept, but when you spend that time just hanging out specifically with yourself and your thoughts, and giving yourself loving attention, it's one of the most expanding, in my opinion, and opportunities to have heightened self-awareness. And there's really only one way to fall in love with yourself, and that is by really knowing yourself and appreciating the unique way that you have in this internal experience and reactions to the world around you, that nobody else is going to be having that same experience. And it's impossible for anybody else to be really, completely tapped into what it's like to be you. So a long time ago, I decided that there was this magical, potent power in the act of primping, and giving ourselves that time and attention. And you just walk through the world in a different way. I remember going out to dinner with my sisters one evening, and being really styled out by the waiters, just getting extra attention. And one of my sisters said, why is it that everybody treats you like a queen? And I really thought about that. And rather than, having some kind of defensive reaction, I really thought about it. And I thought, well, it's because I treat myself like a queen, and there's that how you treat yourself and the opinion you have of yourself, and the degree to which you love yourself, is being communicated to the world around you in a nonverbal way constantly. And so it doesn't matter where you are right now on that topic. I just think that if there's some place that you'd rather be than where you are right now, all you have to do is set an intention to upgrade that particular skill with yourself. And as soon as you even set that intention and make a decision that that's something you want to have a higher level of cultivation in that arena, you literally are stepping on what I think of as a different road that has a different destination, a different outcome. And it's not like you have to get to the outcome or the ultimate destination. Just the whole experience along the way is going to be different than if you never made that decision and set that intention to begin with. And so I find the best way to be loving towards myself is to be aware of how I'm feeling in any given moment, and if there's something that I would prefer, and what that is, like what is the truth for me as I proceed from one experience to the next in life. And I think that kind of self-nurturing and self-care, those rituals have been really minimized and plunked into this category of vanity, like it's somehow this insignificant way to spend your time, money, and energy. And I couldn't disagree with that more. And because of my personal experience has been that it's what has created this really strong center, this confident place of knowing who I am and what matters to me and what delights me. And I'm not waiting around for anybody else to take care of that for me or give that to me. I'm going to conjure it for myself. And in the doing of that, it starts flooding in from all directions. That's a byproduct, though, the fact that I prioritize giving it to myself. And, this idea that being self-centered is somehow, a less than virtuous way to be. I remember being called that once, or more than once probably, as a child. And I remember thinking, well, self-centered, like, well, where else would I be centered? I just thought it was the most baffling, idea that there was somehow a problem with that, or that I was full of myself. And I remember thinking, well, like, who else would I be full of? I mean, isn't that like what you should be full of is yourself? So, I don't know, just take that, chew on it, see if there's any good nutrition in there for you, and digest it and assimilate it on in if that's if it feels like something that feels good to you. All right, so yeah, once again, sending love and sweetness. Share me whenever you're inspired. I love when people do that. All right, bye.